You're welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Welcome to the Nightly Strange, ladies and gentlemen. We are your hosts, Rozzy the Champ.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm Kay Stanley.
Kilo Keys on the track.
And this ugly motherfucker named D-Mac.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, come on, give it up for us. Give it up for us. All right, yeah, that's enough. But what's going on?
No, what's happening with y'all? What's happening?
Shit, living the dream.
Me too. I'm trying to get Ticketmaster money.
Man, what's going on with that Ticketmaster?
You have to charge for everything. You have to charge for getting up service, the potential cleaning service, the venue service.
So what?
Anything that you can charge for.
There was a band called The Cure, right? And they wanted to make their tickets affordable, and so Ticketmaster was like, "Fuck that shit." So what they did is that The Cure set their tickets for like $40 or something like that, and Ticketmaster charged people more than what the tickets were in fees.
Yeah.
Just to get, because they own a monopoly, because Ticketmaster ends up buying the arenas and stuff where they throw these, or the venues, and so they have like a monopoly now. And so they're just like, they're charging hella. People are like, look at these Beyonce tickets, look at these Drake tickets. That my daughter, my oldest, shout out to her. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy some Drake tickets. I'm like, you're gonna be the only person there. She's like,
yep.
She's like, well, 21 Savage is gonna be there. I'm like, well, at least his real fans can't afford to go.
Yeah, for real.
It's getting a bit ridiculous, and it's kind of, I was too young to understand, but I do remember back in the 90s, it was Pearl Jam. They tried to take a stance against Ticketmaster because for this exact same reason, the price gouging, the fees. But at that time, no one could really back them. And then, like you were saying, D-Mac, that because Ticketmaster is growing, they've got this monopoly. There wasn't much that they could do if they were trying to, book a venue. It's owned by Ticketmaster, so there was nothing that they could do. So they ended up letting that go. But yeah, someone needs to go ahead and check them. But I just don't know who's going to if it's not some type of regulatory.
I don't know, but you gotta have money to check a corporate company these days. You gotta have lots and lots of money.
Yeah, well,
even check their asses.
It's ridiculous. It's like the fans that made these artists popular can't afford to go see them perform anymore.
Yeah,
and it's sad.
Exactly.
It's sad. It's like, it's like now you gotta go to see smaller artists, but you might get shot if it's hip hop. I mean rap. Excuse me. There's a difference.
Yeah,
you'll definitely get shot at.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like I wouldn't want to go to a 21 Savage concert. Fuck no.
No, Slaughter Gang, you might get stabbed.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Unless they bring back festivals.
They have festivals.
They got festivals for sure.
Yeah, all the time.
Well, they got festivals, but I feel like they weren't. I feel like they're just now kind of making a comeback. I think there was a couple of festivals that went on last year, but I only think that they're only now kind of starting to gain some steam. For instance, for us, Bumper Shoe is potentially coming back, So
really,
we spent 3 years in
It's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, Bumper Shoe is coming back this year, and reason why I know that is because a couple of my wrestling brothers went and was in talks with people at Bumper Shoe, so it's slowly growing. So Bumper Shoe is
top tier artists.
I'm not sure what the heck they're gonna have. I've been hearing a lot of independent artists and YouTube artists, further down that food chain.
Okay,
they're going to be doing that. For right now,
Cube 93 used to have their little summer jams.
Summer jam, yeah.
Yeah,
I boycotted it every year, right? Because they'd have all these artists come out. I'm like, yo, they don't play none of their music at all. Like, good thing.
They don't.
I'm glad Cube 93 is gone. It was trash. Like they
were. Are they actually gone now?
Yeah, they're gone. It's
over.
Yeah, it's over. Forget that.
When they made their comeback, they were garbage.
Well, no one. What did they listen to the radio for? I mean, that made sense when we were little kids. Because you'd be you sit there, you have a tape recorder, you're waiting for your song to come on so you can make a mixtape. I mean, why would I sit there and listen to a radio station play songs that I don't want to hear when I can make my own playlist and pause it and be like, you're listening to Jammy Jam D-Max Uno station. Back to Gucci Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you queue up a song and now with Spotify, it'll create your own radio based off that song. Even I think Pandora does it too, but you're absolutely right, D-Mac. Why would you sit through, and it's usually the same kind of handful of songs on the radio anyway.
Yeah, because the corporation owns it. They own it, so it's owned by the there's a certain thing you have to go by, so they only play certain songs. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, what some radio stations would do, they would just play 30 seconds of the one song that they have to play certain amount of songs in an hour. So they would only play like 30 minutes of like 2 songs so they could fit in like a new song or a local song. But Cube 93 didn't play local artists unless it was Sunday night. And I'm not listening to the radio Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Give me a Friday between like 7 and 9 before I go out and I'm, getting a little turned. And then like maybe we could talk, but radio is dead. Like I'm kind of done listening to the Breakfast Club too. They was pissing me off. So
I hear a lot of people are mad
like a fiery
Charlie.
Ball.
At
right
who?
now,
Yeah.
Is it wait?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it was March 9th, right? And so they had like a special guest host, but they were like, yeah, usually we play Biggie music on March 9th, but the family said they don't want us to celebrate his death. And then the Breakfast Club was like, should we still play music? And they were like, yeah, I don't see what the problem is. I'm not going to listen to the family. I was like, that's hella disrespectful. You're in New York. The family asked you not to play music and celebrate his death. And you guys said, nah, we're going to do it anyways.
Yep.
That's just disrespectful to me. I mean, I understand why Angela Yee was there. She was the moral compass of them all. And now that she's gone, they're just wilding out. Like, I mean, people got mad at Whoopi Goldberg because she said gypped. And then they were like, then they started arguing about it today, talking to like, or, whenever this airs, they were like, oh, well, why can't we use the word gypped? It doesn't mean that, like, we use it. It's in the dictionary. I'm like, that's a slippery slope because the word nigger's in the dictionary too.
It is.
Yep.
And what also goes further, and even George R. Martin, he uses the word in his text as well to describe people who are, stingy and stuff like that. But it's always jarring. Like,
stingy,
why stingy?
Smell like cocoa butter, low credit. Stand in line for Jordans.
Hey, there's a lot of people that stand in line for Jordans, or they scalp. Yep. You see the one dude a couple years ago, his mom got fired because she worked at the Nike store, and so he was getting the shoes on the inside before anybody else got them and was taking them and then reselling them. I'm like, man, these resellers are crazy. But
it's a hustle.
I'm cool. I don't need to wear $200 shoes to look cool. I'm gonna wear the same Reeboks. Like,
I couldn't tell you last time I bought a pair of shoes. I love you.
Shoot, I buy shoes. I bought a pair of Reeboks for $40, all black.
I bought a pair of LeBrons. I never wore. I wore them like 2 times. I buy my
kids. They getting expensive. Actually, they're not getting expensive shoes. Their shoes are $60 too. I'm like, look, they're shoes. Get a job.
They don't get bullied.
No, not really.
Actually, no, never mind. Your kids will probably beat up the bullies.
Yeah, they are the bullies. Oh my goodness! So did you guys see the thing about the mothership in our solar system?
I seen that. Yeah. Nobody cared.
Yeah, nobody cared, right? Because we got our own problems, right? But you know what's crazy? Like when Donald Trump was president, they showed him something where he was like, "We got to make a space force." And everyone's like, ha, 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 ha. What do we need a space force for? Yeah. And now we know. There's a whole ass mothership at the end of our solar system. They're like, it's about to start sending probes to us. I'm like, if a ship is on the end of our solar system, they're about to take over. And I'm not helping nobody fight them off. I bet they're all
Nope.
It is interesting. And then I was as I was looking into that, there's another story about this couple where they were talking about they got abducted. And then when the wife was hypnotized, she drew this map of where they said that they took her. And at the time, it didn't make sense. But now, as our telescopes and all that have gotten better, they're like, oh, actually, what she's talking about, it does exist. And now they're like wondering, is there some truth to what she was saying or what this couple was saying? So, I think the universe is too vast to not think that there's not something.
Oh, of course there's something. I mean, they show our universe. We're a speck of dust. Every star that we see is a sun, and most of the suns have at least 3 to 9 planets around them. With Titan, the moon of what is that? Jupiter, Saturn, wherever Thanos was from. Like, no,
come on, son.
Dead ass. Google that shit. Anybody listening, Google it. The planet, the moon Titan. That can hold life. It's just ice. There's rocks there.
It's too cold. It's not. I mean, maybe life. Okay, if you just want to talk life in general, I do agree with you. There's probably some type of organism, kind of like how you were talking about. They found that bacteria in the permafrost. And then it was when they cracked the permafrost, they unleashed it. And then all of a sudden it's alive. I could see something like that, something where it's frozen and it's going to take a human to crack it open or something. And then all of a sudden we're going to
come by and fuck it up.
Yeah, of course. That's all we do is fuck shit up.
Being American.
Even till the humans came.
We're like bacteria with social media. That's all.
No, we are.
Yeah, we are.
By definition, the human is a virus.
Think about it. The planet or the Chinese released COVID, and everyone went inside, and the planet was like, finally, I can heal. And we were like, no, I got to go to Denny's.
Yep. McDonald's is essential.
But I mean, like, yeah, if the aliens come to the planet, I'll be like, well, what are they bombing? Like, what do they want? There's a movie I watched.
China.
I like to watch sometimes. It's called Captive State. And so it's like 10 years, I think, after these aliens came to Earth, right? And they just took over. The humans couldn't compete with the weapons. Like, the aliens were the weapons. So they took over. So the aliens the humans had to bow down to them. And so it's about these people that are like doing this like kind of special ops thing to like blow up the aliens where they're at. But it's a really good movie. It has that one guy that's in it. He's in all the movies now. He's in Creed. He plays Kang. He was in Lovecraft Country.
Oh. It's Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Teamwork.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like one of his first roles that I knew him from. But yeah.
That's crazy. I only saw him first was that HBO
Lovecraft Country. No, I saw him in Captive State. If anybody gets some time, check out Captive State. It's actually really good. You're like, damn, like the aliens like just punk the humans. Like
that's not the kind of aliens I'm trying to deal with.
Like our world is still normal, but it's like the aliens are like they run it. They live underground. The people have to like bring them stuff, and like they're destroying all the technology. Like so, they're like all the like SD cards and memory cards and shit. Like they go to a factory and they destroy them all. They, like just get rid of all the history.
Don't worry. We could protect ourselves with our 10-round magazines.
Yeah, I know, right? That's such weak sauce. Like,
what I did find out that was interesting is on March 23rd is actually Alien Abduction Day. So if you, that's a thing. So
bend over and spread your cheeks. The probe is coming before you.
When it started, but Toronto, Canada, kind of made it official, so we can kind of thank the Canadian.
They showed they showed a thing where it's like where the most alien sightings were, and it just happened to be like America was like 70% of them. I'm just like, really?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
and the rest of the world is like it's in their food. It's something that they're eating in the food, and they're all hallucinating.
Well, yeah, it's American food, like it's processed.
It's the worst fucking food.
It's the worst. I've seen so many reports where people are like they go overseas and they eat the food, then they come back and start eating what we're eating and get all sick. You gotta like readjust it.
That happened to me when I went to France.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, that happened to me when I was in Japan.
Yeah, because our food is disgusting. Like the food that they feed us here in America, they can't feed everybody. They can't feed it to other people in other countries. It's like outlawed.
Yeah, it is. It's below the standards.
Yeah, it's below. Think about that. It's below the world standard. Like, have you ever seen a chicken? Like a real chicken? Them things are tiny. They're like really little birds. Like, chickens are tiny. Cows are smaller. Like they put like a whole bunch of like hormones and stuff in the ones up here in America to make them big. That's why chickens aren't supposed to be fat ass birds. They're like look like road. They're supposed to look like road runners.
Look all thick like Meg Thee Stallion.
Yep.
You remember the cows? You remember the cows back in the cartoons? And you'd be like, damn, that cow looks sick. But that's what it's supposed to look like. Like the fat cows are sick. Like they gotta like poke holes in them and let all the gas out of their ass.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, horrible all the way to my sandwich.
I know. I was trying to get you to go
cheese on that bitch.
Terrible.
I can't go vegan again. That was really hard.
I'm going keto right now, and it's so hard to stay away from bread. I bought like 10 boxes of Girl Scout cookies, right? And I fucked up last night, and I ate a couple of them. Then I left the box next to my bed, and I woke up, and I looked at it, and I said, no more. And I gave the box to my son and said, don't sell these at school. He's like, got you, Dad, got you. He comes home. I'm like, how much money did we make? He's like, we? How much did we? We didn't make nothing. I was like, oh, all right. I'll remember that.
Thanks for the cookies, Dad.
Yeah, punk ass. He came to my room and stole the Thin Man, so I was like, just take him. Just take him.
How many boxes did you buy?
10 boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
You have a problem.
God damn, what kind did you buy?
All of them.
Samoas are the best ones, I ain't gonna lie.
I bought all of them.
I'm a dosey dose girl.
I was like, I couldn't run it. I didn't have time to run into a Girl Scout, so I finally saw one. I was like, I came out itching the neck, like, yo, how much for a box? She was like, yo, you can get 4 for $30. I was like, all right, cool. No, so yeah, I got 10 boxes. They was just close enough shop. I was like, I gotta get this.
4 for $30. Oh my gosh, these like everything
That's
else
ridiculous.
Sky high.
Yeah, I'm just trying to buy them so I can resell them like Ticketmaster.
I promise. I remember they were $4.25 at one point. Not that I'm trying to age myself, but
you just did. You just did. I almost was like, in my day, they were $5 a box.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Bless
I remember
COVID.
back in the day.
Yeah,
Oh no! I remember back in the
I'm
day.
glad we on
They
Zoom.
used to go through the door. Yeah,
Die in your room,
They
nigga.
used to go through the door, and you have to sign. You have to sign this address. This how many boxes they got. This what kind. And then the next month later, they go and they deliver all that shit.
Fuck that, I need my shit now.
so much work.
Yeah.
Cookies and I need it now.
Yeah.
Man,
Speaking of, just like my
I remember
money.
my mom's bought that shit.
Imagine going to the bank and like your money ain't there. Like I'm punching the teller in the face. Like,
Yo, that would be so upsetting. I'm so glad you brought that up.
yeah.
Yo, Silicon Valley Bank, and then the small bank in New York.
Oh, there was one. Yeah, there was a second one in New York. And see, you know what happened? Donald Trump, he got rid of all the regulations. I mean, they have him. You can't even deny it. He had a press conference when he did it. He was like, yeah, I'm getting rid of these regulations because they're holding the banks back. And so you're seeing what's happening now. I'm glad I bank with Navy Fed. Ain't nothing happened to the military. My money gonna be there.
True, but just don't forget. I
Yep.
mean, you're only insured up to $250,000. So
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem.
That's why there's other banks.
$250,000.
If you've got that kind of coin, you might want to diversify your banks because they're not going to guarantee to give you that money.
Well, for the rest of us who are poor,
yeah, I know, right? $250,000. Yeah, I mean, for me, if I had money like that, I'd have a big ass safe in my safe room, and I'd have bars of gold. You know what I'm saying? Cash from different countries, multiple passports, escape routes. I got this planned out. Like
you gotta have gold.
You gotta have gold. Gold is the only
silver.
currency in the world. Gold is the real currency of the world. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Paper,
I
money,
agree
but
with you.
yeah, if you have like a little bars of gold, you're good. But then you gotta have the guns to protect it because gold is heavy as shit.
It is heavy as shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so you gotta have
Even
like
if you're dealing with coins. I saw John Wick. Even the coins are heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, that
You ever see John Wick kill somebody with a coin?
No, did he? Did he kill somebody with a coin?
Nah, I'm capping.
No,
I don't remember if he did.
They got the new one coming out. I haven't.
I'm gonna have to go see that shit.
I haven't rewatched the third one, man. It was hard to get through. I mean, the Halle Berry scene was cool with the dogs and shit, but it's hard for me to look at Halle Berry too after she's getting back shots by Billy Bob Thornton.
Monsters Ball.
I was like, I know she lying. I know she's not talking to Billy Bob.
She was like, look, I don't even like this award no more. I'm like, of course not. You had to make porn to get it. Like the fuck.
I know.
Yeah.
To Billy Bob to boot.
Yeah, like Billy Bob Thornton, make me feel special. We all watched it though, because about Halle Berry.
Yeah, it's Halle Berry.
Yeah, you're just like you're watching it with your hand up, covering his face up. The other hand with.
Imagine it's you.
Yeah. What are you doing? Hey girl. Hey girl, this is Tiger.
I prefer her classier approach in Swordfish myself. Just a little
showing the titties.
Showcase the biddies, yeah.
Yeah. I got
take old biddies.
I need to download Swordfish. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
You just want to see her titties.
I just Googled it. Yeah. I gotta watch a movie. I Google killing the game, bro. I was a horny little boy back in the day. We had magazines and porno tapes.
I know. I used to go to your house when I was younger. I was like 10, 11. I used to steal all your shit.
Let me be my teenage self with the access support now. I be having one of them ankle braces, like the bowlers.
Fucking terrible.
Or the wrist shit. The wrist shit for the point. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I got in a rabbit hole last night.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna develop like freaking tendonitis, and you're gonna doctors gonna be like, "What happened?" You're like, "Well, it started as a youth."
My left wrist has been messed up since 15 years old. I can't even drive.
Oh my goodness.
They be like, "Why you got your hand down like a girl?" I'm like, "That ain't the reason, homie. That ain't the reason."
It's no longer working. But speaking of no longer working, and then the gold and all that, though, what do you think? What are your predictions if you had to guess, though? Because Biden did have to tap into that insurance money to help these banks so people could make those deposits.
You know what they should have done? They should have took the money, gave the money back to the people that lost it, and then closed the bank down. They fired all the people. You should close the bank. They always want to save these banks. You're not saving us. The bank is not Ukraine, okay? Like,
exactly.
These banks need to fail. These businesses need to fail. Look, they have 30 Mexican restaurants in one town up here, and everybody's on the little food app. Like, hey, if no one goes here, they're gonna close down. Good, all right. It's supposed to happen. Not everybody gets a participation trophy. Shit has to close. You know
exactly.
You think the guy that made the horse and the buggies? You think they're still in business? No, because no one has fucking horses anymore. All right, close these banks. Let them fail. Put your money in credit.
That's gonna be economic collapse.
I thought that's exactly what they were going to do, but honestly, they're still open. They put enough money so that people can make their withdrawal, but they still let them stay in business. So I'm with you. Perhaps they're not great business people and they should just let it fail.
Well, they fired all the people. They're like, everybody that's in charge is fired. We're like, well, duh. You left them all in charge last time. And you see what's happening now. But no, give everybody to have their money in that bank. Give them their money with the credit, and then close the bank down. Close the bank down.
It would take something like a U.S. Bank or a Bank of America or Wells Fargo,
and then prosecute.
Chase.
And then in other countries, they prosecuted the people that when the stuff happened with the bank. Prosecute them, and then you know what happens? The other people are like, "Whoa, I ain't built for booty shaking." Because
it started with them making bad investments. So yeah, you know, I don't know what the fine print says, but someone should be held accountable.
Yeah, did you see the CEO and the CFO and the people in charge and the president? They took all of their fucking shares and sold it.
Yeah,
they've been selling it periodically.
They knew
sold
it
like chunks.
They knew it. They knew it was coming. They knew it was happening. So and they sold it like 2 weeks before.
No, they sold it like the week before. Like
really? Yeah.
They started off 2 weeks back.
So they pulled some Martha Stewart shit.
Oh yeah. See, Martha Stewart got insider trading. These people, same thing. They knew it was coming. So
it's their own business.
And you know what's crazy? The people that were running that bank were also part of the collapse in 2008. So you know it's like,
ooh,
we need to pour some tea in the motherfucking water. I'm tired of this shit.
I agree, because I don't think Martha Stewart shouldn't have went to jail. I mean, think about right before COVID. Think about all the people who were like, you know, selling and buying the stocks all those Congress people that made all of that money, all the Congress people and
like Pelosi,
the lobby,
all of them,
like Nancy Pelosi,
all of them,
like Nancy Pelosi,
Republicans, Democrats, bro,
like 150 million, you know, something like that.
They're like,
and the people who gained from all the COVID vaccines.
Exactly, but they want to get the one guy that went to all the local stores and bought out all the cleaning supplies and then try to resell them. They're like, no, you can't do that, bro.
You can't do that. You want to slap Martha Stewart's hand because she got a tidbit about, hey, something's about to go down. You should do that, but she should go to jail. But they shouldn't go to jail.
Yeah, Little Kim went to jail for the same shit. I mean, and now
I thought she went to jail for not snitching.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Probably. And then now they're all in Troy Ave too, because they're like, Troy Ave is snitching. I'm like, no, he's not. Somebody came out of a nightclub and tried to kill him, and they killed his friend. And he took the gun from the guy that tried to kill him, and they tried to kill the guy. I'm like, that ain't snitching. That's just telling what happened.
Yeah.
That's called surviving.
You know what's crazy? Black people have this awkward thing about snitching. Like, if you tell somebody that he's a snitch, or if you know somebody's a snitch, you tell somebody that he's a snitch, you a snitch for telling on that snitch. Like, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Black folks don't realize the Hispanics, the Mexicans, and the white supremacists, they snitch on black folks. They snitch on people that aren't them. It's okay because it's not them. They don't tell their own people. Black folks are on this whole snitching thing. Like, if you're a civilian, you can tell whatever you want. You pay taxes. If you're in the streets, getting told on is part of business. Don't fuck with raggedy niggas. The Mexicans be like, yo, if we're doing a drive-by, everyone's shooting, even the driver. So we all catch the same charge if someone tells. Sorry, I got off subject. I'm sorry about the street shit. I don't care about the street shit no more. I'm a grown man.
It's because we've been programmed to just compete against each other and find reasons to nitpick each other as a black community. That's the way that was control for us.
Well, we're funnier that way. Think about it. We can roast each other till fucking the dawn comes and shit. But like cheering each other up. But it's like the crazy thing is like black folks are like, oh, we gotta have unity. Fuck that shit. The other side ain't got unity. If they did, they'd all be white supremacists. not the other one, the white Batman. I identify as a rich man. You know what's crazy? You can't identify. I'm 40 right now, right? I can't identify as 65, right?
No.
I can't change my age.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Because your car insurance will go down. You start getting discounts at restaurants and shit.
I ain't got to work. I can get Social Security.
Yep.
Pharmacy. Yeah. The pharmacy will give you a discount.
Fuck that. From now on, I'm 76 years old.
Well, we need a Detroit scammer to come on and change their age. Yeah. Scam for Social Security.
And you might as well, because that kind of brings up to another point. As far as retirement, should we just try to retire now? Is anyone planning for retirement? Is that a thing?
I'd say I'm glad my job did, because I'm not. I be looking at them old dudes working at Safeway and shit. I'm like, couldn't be me, nigga. But I mean, they be old as shit. There was one dude. I was at the deli, and I was like, yo, man, let me get some chicken salad. He was like, huh? What'd you say? You can't hear you. Huh? I was like, I don't want shit from you, bro. I'm good. Like, you too old to be back. You too old, first of all, to be working in the deli and Safeway. Like,
he said nigger under his breath. Nigger.
I don't think he can tell black.
I sure hope not.
He's like, huh? What did you say?
You want a piece of chicken with that, nigger?
I'm looking at the rest of the people. They're just like, I don't know why they put him back. Like, don't make that old man push carts until his heart gives out.
There was a really old elderly man that was at Safeway. I wonder if we're talking about the same gentleman, but I did feel that, you do, I'm not trying to be an ageist, but he did seem like that he should be just chilling.
You know what's crazy? That's a lot of people don't realize this. Yeah, it's cool. You can, I bet people, you can trick your life off all you want. You can grow old and not do shit with your life. You'll be fine. Mm-hmm. But when you get old and you can't work no more, there's only a couple places you can go. There's only a couple. There's like, I picked up one lady one time and she was like, ooh, I just saw something at Walmart that I want to get. It's $65. I said, ooh, when you go get it? She's like, in 7 months when I save up to get it. Because she's on Social Security and she ain't got shit. She's on Social Security. She live in one of them old folks' homes where they take all your money and they feed you whatever the fuck they got on the menu. I'm dead ass.
You go to sleep or I'll put you to sleep.
Exactly. That's what your future is. Either you plan for your future, because once you hit 25, all you can do is rent cars. You plan for your future or you don't. But you're the one's gonna have to deal with it later on in life.
Speaking of getting old, I was watching Medea, and I was sitting down and I was like, fuck, I watched Daddy's Little Girls afterwards, and I was like, man, Tyler Perry movies kind of suck. Like they're fucking terrible acting. But for some reason, when they came out, it was like the hottest thing, and we had to go support. But watching this shit now in 2023, I'm like, this shit is hot garbage. Like,
there's hella movies like you used to watch back in the day that are hot garbage. Like I used to watch Monster Hunters. I used to think that movie was the shit. Then I go watch it, and the kid pulls up on the bike, lights up a cigarette with the match off his bike. Like, he's so cool. I'm like, nah, that motherfucker's been in high school for like 10 years. Think about it, Dazed and Confused. What's his name? Matthew McConaughey rolls up. He's like, yo, I keep getting older and the high school girls stay the same. I'm like, you pedo motherfucker.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm saying though.
For real.
Like some of these movies didn't age well. Like some of the Marvel movie CGI didn't age well either. I understand.
Nope.
Transformers 2.
Yo, I'm about to go watch Transformers 1.
That's my favorite one. Revenge of the Fallen. That's my favorite one.
You know what I didn't like about that? The Fallen was so tough, right? Because he could put his hand up, lift everything up, but they killed him off quick, like the second Power Rangers movie and shit.
Okay, like, that's fair. I think that was a little bit rushed, but
all of it is just like when they killed Ultron. I was like, what? He's gonna kill Ultron that quick?
Yeah.
Pretty much the third one.
Look around and get
smoked to deteriorate.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm glad they're using Kang, because he's gonna be in all the movies. Oh yeah, they so mad they gotta look at a black Captain America and a black villain all at once. They're like,
man, they're mad about that shit.
Yeah, they hot about it. They won't even call him Captain America.
They said, are you sure you want to go back to that time period? It wasn't that great for you.
Yeah. They'd be like Sam Wilson. They'd be like, oh, Sam Wilson. They'd be like, no. Even what's his name? The guy who was playing Captain America. Like, no, he's the new Captain America. And like, I mean, the articles and people writing the articles were not calling him Captain America. They're like hot about it. I mean, think about the Little Mermaid.
God.
Yo, Delta Major had the coldest line on the podcast. Shout out to Delta Major. She was like, how can you not think there aren't black aquatic people under the sea? You don't remember how America was made? I said, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then also, how is it that it's okay, you could have a Jamaican crab lobster, that's believable, but the mermaid has to be white, but her being black was just so out of the realm, right. They're in the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, this is so not like it was in the book.
Not at all. How are you gonna make a half human, half fish a Negro? Oh my God. The woke culture.
What happened is somebody wanted some fish pussy.
Yo, that reminds. Do you remember when the Discovery Channel though had me thinking there was really mermaids in the water?
They had me thinking they had the dragon one too. I was like, yo, they found a dragon, and they said the dragon flew with helium and stuff. And I'm sitting there with the kids by. I'm like, all hungover from a weekend of partying. Like, oh my gosh, they really found the dragon. And I'm going telling people places. They're like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, oh, they played me. They played me.
They did. I was like, yo, they got Noah out here talking. The Navy people. It's legit.
Well, that's what it was. Like a mermaid was just it was a elephant seal. And so that's what they would see. The sailors would see elephant seals in the ocean, and they look like big body women. You know, you're on the high seas with a bunch of dudes. You're like,
you guys been drinking?
You're drinking. You see an elephant
drinking
seal.
The rum.
Now you're going below deck to go whack it. You know what I'm saying? Like, put some gunpowder on your penis and explode it. Char. When you're trapped on the high seas with a bunch of men, you know, pirate booty really comes into mind.
Lots of semen too.
Yar. My leg ain't the only thing that pegs.
Damn. When you're talking about Tyler Perry, that got me to thinking about how you brought up Kilo, that he was trying to buy BET, and so as I was looking into that, this Diddy's also trying to buy BET. So apparently, it's a big free for all trying to grab that.
They're trying to buy the majority share, which would be good if they can get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd start watching BET again if it was black owned, because I don't watch it now because it's not black owned. It don't make no damn sense to watch no channel. It's supposed to be about black folks that ain't owned by black folks, because you see all they do is show ratchet shit now. When I was a kid,
baby boy, stay on that motherfucking.
Bruh, I'm saying, like, I don't know if you remember Kilo, but like back in the day, BET was a crappy channel, but I watched it. Like, they'd have the BET Awards, and then they would show it like 5 times a day because I
remember that shit.
Because they knew black folks worked different hours, so we all had to watch it. I was like, respect. Like, they had the 100 greatest songs of all time, right? On the
you remember that shit?
Oh yeah, bro. And the number one song, we waited. The number one song was the Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech. Like,
got him.
I was like, that's number one. That's number one. I was like, God damn. I think number 2 was Public Enemy "Fight the Power," because that was the high right there. Yeah, man. Let's see what else we got to talk about.
Let's go talk about the alien shit again. And what's up with our Space Force? Because what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't join it. We ain't got no shit to fight with aliens.
I know. I was
not
like, oh, they're paying good salaries starting off.
I bet they are to die.
Good benefits
to die.
Yeah.
We ain't got no TIE fighters. Huh?
We couldn't even travel to the alien homeland, but if they can come to us, so that tells a lot about the difference in technology.
All they have to do is shoot out our satellites. We don't have enough. We can't even go into space to fight them. You know what I'm saying? All they have to do is surround the planet, shoot out all the satellites, and just shoot lasers at us from space. There's nothing we can do. I hope they shoot everybody in Alabama. Y'all got to go first.
Or what if it's like, do you remember, what is that district? What was it? District 29?
District 9.
District 9.
I like that movie, yeah.
That was hella funny.
That was really bizarre. And what if it's like that and they start setting up slums here and then we can turn into them? And
well, I mean, as long as they're in Africa, I don't care what they're doing. I like Battle Los Angeles. I watch that one all the time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Too.
Because the aliens, that's dope, because the aliens came to steal our water. Like, they set
and
up
to me, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a very precious resource as far as life, sustaining life.
I'm surprised they didn't go melt the ice on Titan, but since they want to,
that's what I was about to say.
Like,
there's ice planet, so why wouldn't they just melt that?
Well, why not take it from us? Like,
well, if that's the case, just take
Americans steal everything anyway. Let's steal from Americans.
Yeah, put them in their place.
What if the aliens are black folks? They'd be like, "Yo, what happened? We dropped y'all down here a couple years ago." I'd be like, "Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell them.
I'm a snitch like a motherfucker.
let me in the ship. I'll tell you in the ship. Like, don't let them hurt me anymore."
That is hilarious. come back like we dropped all this knowledge and we helped you get you guys your civilization started. You know, we thought you would be straight. What happened?
They were like, why are they in charge? I'm like, I'll tell you. Ooh, what y'all eating in there?
What happened to this nose? Who blew off this nose?
Y'all got chicken in space too? What the fuck? Like, y'all gotta use our vegetable oil though. I don't know what y'all using this. Like,
exactly.
They be like, get out to the ship. I'm like, oh shit, Wakanda accent. Well, I'm out. Gosh, gotta go. Oh man.
Interesting thing about Wakanda, how that are they really? Did I tell you all about this already? How they really for the Black people because they were in Africa, but yet they were shielded from all of the African countries.
Well,
and they didn't.
Go ahead.
Have you ever been wealthy living around Black people? Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. I don't want to be wealthy living around nobody.
They didn't want to share that whatever. And
well, that's what the first movie was about. That's what Killmonger was upset. He was like, look, y'all got all these weapons and technology. Y'all sharing with our people. They suffering around the world. And that's what he took over Wakanda and he started shipping the weapons out. He's like, yeah, send it over here. Send them to Oakland where I came from. Boom, over here. These weapons, we're going to take over. That's what he wanted to do. He's like, yo, we're going to take over all this shit. And they were like, no.
We can only share it with the Avengers, the Tony Stark.
When they made the movie, they wanted the people of Wakanda to have British accents. And the actor was like, no, not going to happen. He's like, because if they had British accents, that means they were colonized. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for listening. Does anybody have any shout outs this week they'd like to send to anybody?
Man,
I got
shout out to all the British blokes with accents, though. I mean,
you know what that is? That's an alien, brother. Believe it.
if you got your pokey on you and you're not afraid to use it, put your pokey in the air right now.
Attack the book. Look.
Oh, bloody house.
If you say Walter needs water in an English accent, it sounds exactly. It says Walter and Walter or water and water.
Walter needs
water.
Walter
needs water.
Walter needs water.
Walter needs water.
Walter needs water.
Walter needs water. Piss off. Chili-o. Chili's up for kids.
Boy, you got your boots on the pitch. Get your boots off the pitch.
Oh, what you got all your... Yeah, what do you got your bloody knickers in the bind?
One time I was playing video games with some dude from the UK, and he's talking shit, and I was like, whatever, man, your mom's a whore in Wales. He's like, what's your site to me? We want not from Wales. Fucking black American piece of shit. You're not from Wales.
That's so specific.
He was hot about it. He was hot about it. Yeah,
I love the British accent. So to all of our folks in the UK who are listening, we love your accent. Honestly, I love to hear, especially when it's something surprising. What?
You're like fuck you, Nightly Strange.
We just insulted the fuck out of him.
I know, but I try to say that in admiration. I wish I had an accent. I just have this American.
You do have an accent. Go to Canada.
Hey.
Go to Canada.
Yeah. Go to
Canada. And they be like, I went to Canada with Rozzy over here. And they were the women, I love your accent. I'm like, what you talking about? They're like, that is right there. I'm like, word? All right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Across the border. Yeah. Go north.
Yeah. It's
well,
2 hour drive from
pretty
collapse in America. Anyways, go ahead, Rozzy.
Oh, no, it was pretty weird having someone telling me, you're from the United States. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, no.
Why do you call it the United States?
I'm from Oakland.
Yeah, there is nothing united about.
Look at that flat top, though, player. That thing's looking nice.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm like,
do the Running Man right now. Cash after $20.
Oh hell!
I'm joking. I need my money. I gotta go cash my money.
Don't take back.
He gonna do it. What the? Is he jumping rope?
No.
Hold on. That was like a Running Man and a Carlton dance all put in the one. I'm gonna make that a gift. Y'all done.
Yo, he's recording this. You must be a rip.
I'm gonna like, this is how I dance when I get new pussy.
Yeah.
This is how I dance when I find out the kid ain't mine. This is how I dance when I know she don't know my real name. how I dance with a lady at my work I don't like gets fired. Oh, I'm about to go.
Oh, burn.
Oh, yeah. I like to say shout outs to everybody that's listening. I had a fan hit me up the other day talking about they was listening and did some research on some stuff I was saying. And it was real. And I was like, I just appreciate you all taking your time out in your busy day and your busy schedule to waste time at work and listen to us.
Thank you.
Yay. Hey, to your source of your education and your JOB, we thank you guys for listening. And a big shout out to Taekwon Bro. He beat Roger Hawkins using that famous driver called Faded Pictures. Ooh wee.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. Appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Be great.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Stanley.
No, I feel like I already shout out to everyone. So thank you all for listening.
I was waiting for her to be like, fuck everybody.
I know, I was waiting for it too.
No. I'm trying to be chill. You know, I appreciate all the listeners and, you know, sticking with us. And, you know, we love to hear from you. So I hope you all keep hitting up DMAC. We want to hear from you, what you want to hear from us. And thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, especially if you guys have a topic, hit us up. nightlystrange@gmail.com. We might get back to you. And we have social medias too. I think we're on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and
yes.
Yeah, no TikTok. I think they're about to get rid of that. Anywho.
Yeah, that shit's over.
Yeah, y'all cooked. Anywho,
are they cutting off TikTok?
Fuck yeah, they're about to cut off TikTok. Oh yeah, that's just about to be gone. They already cut it off in a couple states. You didn't see that?
No, but I did hear about how Eastern Oregon is trying to merge with Idaho.
Yeah. They've been trying to do that. Just like Eastern Washington is trying to cut themselves off from our state. They want to be called Liberty.
Man, we almost had the state of Jefferson out here in California.
Yep.
Yeah,
Jefferson. Yep.
Because it's like all the coastal cities on the West Coast are liberal, but once you get out the coast and you get into the middle of the state and like the end of the state, it's all, you know, conservative and rural and stuff. But the thing that's messing them up is that, I know I said we cut it off, but things messing them up, there's more of us on the coast. So we throw it, so no matter what they're voting for, we overrule them every time. So they just want to separate and do their own thing. But, oh well, life goes like that shit in America, bitches. 90 Strange, we out this motherfucker.
Out.
Bye.
Strange.
You're welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Thanks, God.